Why, hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? We have JETHRO TULL, Stand Up the Elevated Edition. It's the original 1969 album. It's the second album. And of course it's remixed by that there Steve Wilson. You get how many discs? There's quite a few discs. There's a CD. Definitely a CD. And there's another CD, and then there's a DVD. So yeah, 3 discs. And I'm gonna got the old Swissy cutting away there, rending. So yeah, this is their second album, and it's got lovely woodcut carving. You know, the print makes up the sleeve. Very distinctive artwork. Rustle, ASMR. You are now aroused. Oh, and yes, indeed. So, who's lurking in here? Are you ready? Hello. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Should we do that again? Hello. It's JETHRO TULL. Yeah, there's a little pop-up because I think the original album had a pop-up. Ready? Hello. So yeah, that's clever. A little pop-up for you to enjoy. So yeah, this has a booklet. It's 112 pages. This is a rather meaty booklet. And there's articles. Martin Webb's back again to look at the band through 1969. You know, it talks about, again, you know, personnel changes and, you know, what was going on in the studio and live and whatnot. So yeah, and of course you get pictures, and there's young Martin Barr there wearing a hat. There you go. And there he is again, because he's in the group, because I think this is his first album with them, I believe. And yeah, so you get, again, it follows the same format as the other ones in the series. Lots of pictures. It's when they was wearing their overcoats. Again, not very sartorial at this point. They look like they'd been sleeping on the streets. Maybe that inspired the later album, which we'll come to in this series. So yeah, there's always a scantily clad lady, isn't there? There's always an image for the wank bank, I think they call it, to lower the tone somewhat. Did you lower the tone of this? So yeah, there's lots of words to read here, and eventually we will get to the bit where we have the lyrical analysis, the annotations. See, there's the master tapes there. We'll get the again, that Ian Anderson very nicely explains the lyrics, so there's no doubt anywhere on what the songs mean, because you need that, don't you? Yeah. Again, I'm doing my best here to stay involved, because we've got like 8 minutes of this, because when we hit the 8-minute mark, it means I can slap as many YouTube adverts on this as I see fit. Yeah, don't forget, folks, always watch the adverts. Always watch the adverts, he said. So yes, and there's the singles that they released back in the day. Like I said, it's this is the bit where Ian Anderson annotates the songs and breaks them down for you. It's very, very good stuff. You know, for the money, it's very, very good. This is the gold standard to which all reissues should be judged. You know, and again, I'm not even a fan. I can't stand the band. And here's the lyrics if you want to sing along. But I do enjoy reading up about musicians and things back in the day, so you do get a real insight into, you know, what was going on back in the day. So yeah, so there you go. There's plenty to be getting on with. What else is there? You got the lyrics as well in there as well. Nick Logan His On the Road reports, which were published in the NME, that's the New Musical Express, where he followed the band on tour. That makes interesting reading. Of course, there's also an extensive chronology. Again, this is what you'll get in all of these. If you want to know what they did on a certain date, these things, they're just so detailed, it's not even funny. We even get a tribute to Glenn Cornick, the bass player, which is nice. And I even have his discography. We'll be getting that to it in a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is your chronology. So I thought that's good, especially when they include a discography for Cornick. I didn't have to do that, but it's very, very generous of them. Here is that thing. So that's nice. And there's even, when we get past this, see, there's the discography. There's an interview with the artist who created the very distinctive cover, a chap called Jimmy Grasho, who did work for other people, which you'll discover if you read this. And again, it's a very distinctive album sleeve, a very stylised look, which I don't think has ever really been replicated. What else have we got? We've got a thing about Andy Johns, and again, my producers, and his recording engineer John Burns, and yeah, so that's pretty good. There's also got, like I said, the first disc is stand up with a new Stephen Wilson stereo mix, of course, and with the associated recordings. Disc 2 is the band playing live in Stockholm in the Concerthuset on the 9th of January 1969. And the DVD has, again, all the stuff in surround sound, a flat transfer of the original master tapes as well, and mono and stereo mixes of Living in the Past and Driving Song. But let's look at this art. Look at that. I really like it. It's like wallpaper. It's very detailed, isn't it? So again, it's a very, 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 detailed and comprehensive set. Well worth your investigation, especially if you're a fan. And if you're not a fan, I think it's worth your investigating too. But hey, so yeah, there you go. That's Jethro Tull, the Elevated Edition. Thank you for watching. Hope you do enjoy this. If you haven't, there's not a lot I can do. There's only one thing to say, and that is, prog on.